There's a quiet fear that lives inside most of us. The fear that if we say how we really feel, we will lose the person standing in front of us. We rehearse sentences in our heads and then swallow them. We minimize our emotions. We pretend we're chill because we want to keep up the facade of being nonchalant. We convince ourselves that silence is safer than honesty. But what I've learned, sometimes painfully, is this. Saying how you feel will never ruin a real connection. It will only expose whether the connection was real to begin with. A connection that cannot withstand honesty was never stable. It was conditional. It was built on performance, convenience, or comfort. Real connection is not fragile. It does not shatter at the weight of truth. If anything, truth strengthens it. When two people are genuinely aligned, vulnerability becomes glue, not destruction. As Brené Brown writes, vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up when you can't control the outcome. Real relationships are built in that space, the space where you show up without knowing how the other person will respond. I once held back how I felt because I thought being easygoing would make me more lovable. I told myself that bringing up what bothered me would make me dramatic, so I stayed quiet. But something strange happened. The silence didn't preserve the connection. It slowly eroded it. I became resentful, distant, smaller, and I realized I wasn't protecting the relationship. I was abandoning myself inside it. A connection that requires self-abandonment is not a connection. It's performance. If expressing your feelings causes someone to leave, that is not proof you ruined something. It is proof that your honesty filtered out what could not grow with you. The poet Rupi Kaur once wrote, "You cannot leave and have me too. I cannot exist in two places at once." There is something powerful in that line. You cannot both silence yourself and expect to feel deeply connected. You cannot shrink and feel seen at the same time. Real connection requires presence, and presence requires truth. Even in literature, we are reminded of this. Real connection is not about avoiding discomfort. It is about trusting that honesty will not destroy what is meant to remain. Psychologically, suppressing emotions creates distance. When we don't say how we feel, we don't just hide information. We hide ourselves. And connection without authenticity is just proximity. Two people can talk every day and still not be connected if neither person is being real. But the moment someone says, "This hurt me," or "I care about you," or "I'm afraid of losing this," the relationship shifts. It either deepens or dissolves. Either way, clarity replaces confusion. And clarity is not destruction. It's alignment. Think about the strongest friendships in your life, the ones that lasted. I guarantee there was a moment of honesty that could have gone wrong, but didn't. A disagreement, a confession, a boundary, and instead of breaking, the relationship adapted. That's because real connection is flexible. It bends, it listens, it recalibrates. The truth is, most of us are not afraid of ruining the connection. We are afraid of discovering it wasn't as strong as we hoped. But that discovery is freedom. Because once you stop fearing honesty, you stop begging to be chosen. You start choosing yourself and the people who can handle your truth. The poet Maya Angelou once said, "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you." Feelings are stories. When you refuse to tell them, they don't disappear. They turn into anxiety, distance, insecurity, or resentment. But when you speak them, even if your voice shakes, you create the possibility of something real. Saying how you feel will never ruin a real connection. It may reveal immaturity, it may expose incompatibility, It may even end something that was only surviving on silence, but it will never destroy something built on mutual respect, emotional safety, and genuine care. Because real connection does not fear truth, it welcomes it.
Hey besties! If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, comment what your favorite part of the video was or what you related to, because it's always nice building a community with people who understand how you're feeling. And with all of that being said, I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye!